We're going to find out.
Deanda, you're going to find out very quickly.
You have a 20-year-old prospect out of Deanda who has a great engine in his chest. He's got the rounds in for it. Let's hope Weeks is also just as conditioned. Third man in the ring, Bill Clancy. Pawing a jab from Weeks. Deanda catching the jabs of Weeks, firing a right hand over that.
I was just about to say, I like the fact that Weeks is at least coming out jabbing, but you can't paw it against a guy like Deanda because he's going to come over top and counter it.
Deanda is a guy who throws lead right hands also. When you paw a jab like Weeks is right now, it's easy to counter over it.
It's going to be a tough night. Tough night for Weeks with that weak jab.
Deanda is just so patient and so calm in the ring. I mean, you know, he's an 11-fight veteran.
That's a little bit more force beyond that jab now.
Oh, good right hand.
Great counters from Deanda.
Body open.
There you go.
Great jab to the body
yeah,
from
he's
Weeks.
stabbing now.
With intent.
You can't square up there with Deanda.
I believe Weeks needs to try to stand there and counter Deanda a little bit more, then step over.
Good
rather
chopping
than
overhand that
Overhand
time.
right, definitely. That was nice.
Tell you what, you already see Weeks' face getting red around the right side. There we get caught again.
Deanda landing
spin
right
there.
hand more frequently.
Good body shot by Weeks, though.
You see the left side of Weeks' face is already red.
Yeah.
Oh, a small little headbutt.
Well, he came back with a right hand on Deanda there. It's a nice shot.
Weeks is here to fight.
Hey, Weeks is here to fight. I mean, you can tell this kid's been around for a little bit. It's nice
Great
body work
from Deanda.
Wear him out, Austin.
Weeks following up with the right hand after that jab. I believe he needs nice uppercut from Weeks.
And he
needs to
turned
follow
with
up
it. That
his
was
right hand.
good movement by Dan. When the uppercut came, he rolled with it. Can't sit back and wait, though.
Weeks has to put something with intention for Deanda.
Both of them, at this point, making a mistake of posing too long
Yes,
in front of their opponent.
Too much time.
Yeah. I have a hard, fast rule with the guys I work with. If you can count 1,000, 1,002, it's time for you to move left or right.
Yep. And keep that jab pumping, man. It's just keep it pumping out there and have some force with it.
Deanda showing his defense, slipping out of the way of a few pawing jabs.
Nice head movement.
10 seconds left in the round. Deanda feeling comfortable, just using his feet.
Yep.
Just beautiful, beautiful work from the Native Nightmare.
Good round for Austin Deanda.
Very composed. And Weeks is coming out there. He just not a lot of power in his punches right now. He's when he steps with that jab, it looks pretty nice, but that's been the only offense by him so far. He did land one good overhand right.
Yes. I believe that's how he can try to put the Native Nightmare in danger, just throwing more intent with his right hand.
He's got to.
He has to. And he can't finish with a pawing jab and not expect to counter right hand.
Absolutely. He's getting a good instruction right now from the corner. Deanda's. I think there's going to be a lot more right-hand counters coming.
Scott Sigmund talking to me from the ring. I think this round you're going to see Deanda put turn the pressure up, turn the heat up
for sure,
and see if this guy can stand the heat in the kitchen.
Yeah, if that was a feel-out round in the first round, I think Weeks has a hard night coming towards him.
But I do like the fact that Weeks has not stopped fighting. He's,
Absolutely.
He's trying. Oh, good shot by Deanda.
Beautiful left hand from Deanda. Great liver shot. Rolling with that right hand. Deanda stalking Weeks.
Good uppercut. I would like to see Deanda shorten it up a little bit.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, good
There's
right
that
hand.
overhand
There it is
counter
again.
we were looking for.
Both of these fighters are coming in straightforward a little bit. I would like to see Deanda be careful with his head placement when coming in to make sure we don't have a headbutt on our hands.
Yep.
Like you were saying, though, Walter, if Deanda would have shortened up that uppercut, he would have landed that.
Yep. Right now, start moving his feet a little bit more. Right now, he's starting to lunge a little bit, and that's dangerous.
Yes.
You
Your feet come off the ground and you get hit.
Absolutely.
It's hard to have placement right there.
And you lose a lot of your power.
Here we go, Austin. Here we go, Austin.
There, if he
throwing a few
kept
palm
popping those jabs, that's
Yeah.
Here we go, Austin.
you can see if he could continue to be active, Weeks could stand in here with him. But yeah, there's some good angle movement there. And now he's just
Weeks shelling up and
right.
getting discouraged by the onslaught of Deanda.
For sure. And there's a lot of pressure Deanda's creating.
They work on the inside.
A lot of patience right now.
Get him, Austin. Here we go, Austin. There you go.
Slipping that jab and throwing a lead right hand. I would like to see Deanda not throw right uppercuts like that. I would like to see him tight, composed uppercuts.
And that uppercut does not have to go to the head. It could go to
No,
the
it goes
middle of the
straight.
body.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if it touches you in the solar plexus, you're going to do just as much damage. And you can pivot and throw the left hook right behind it.
For sure.
Right?
Deanda catches. Weeks catches Deanda with a right hand coming in, off center with a huge, wide punch like we were talking about previously. Weeks hanging
Got
in.
to stay busy. Deanda's got to stay busy. And this is the second round, so he's probably getting a little bit of an adrenaline dump right now, and he's been slowing down a little bit in this round too. A lot of hard shots have been thrown by Deanda.
Weeks has landed the right hand a couple times this round, though not super significant.
Right.
They are landing.
And I don't know if it's a trap that Weeks is trying to set up where he's just touching him, making Deanda think, oh, he doesn't have power, and then hopefully, and possibly opening up on him. I just don't see Weeks with much power. He's standing straight up and down when he throws punches. He doesn't get his trunk behind him.
Yeah, we haven't seen hardly any pivot with his two. It's been more of a shoulder shot.
And when you don't allow your body to get thrown into the punches, just like throwing a football or hitting a baseball, you're just arm checking it and only allowing one part of your body to have the power, that right arm or that left arm. That muscle is now isolated rather than using your obliques and your hips, turning into them, getting the full torque.
Go, Austin.
Deanda coming to the center of the ring immediately. Weeks
Left
pulling
eye
a
starting
few
to close
jabs.
by Weeks now.
Deanda standing in the pocket with his hands down to his waist. Though Weeks doesn't seem dangerous, you never know.
That was a hard shot there. That hurt him. He needs to go back down to the body.
Ooh. Just missed a home run shot. Does Deanda? I think that shot would have ended the fight.
Absolutely.
I believe that Deanda is looking to close the show out this round.
But you do it by setting it up with the jab. You throw the jab over to his right side and place it on his shoulder so he can't see the right hand coming, and chop the right hand on top of that. There, he steps with that jab and then comes to the right hand. It'll find a home.
He's giving him the lead hand too. He should trap that hand and try to come over top with it.
Deanda's trying to set up by throwing that right hook to the body.
Yep, for sure.
Deanda goes back to the liver.
Here we go, Austin. Here we go. Yes, sir. Yes,
Weeks
sir.
throwing punches, not many landing, though.
Yeah.
That's the way you let your hands go for sure.
Boom.
I would like to
Let's
see
see.
Deanda throw them a little bit more shorter.
Oh.
Weeks is getting caught.
Weeks is hurt.
Oh,
But now
Deanda lands
hurt
a
bad.
huge
Tell you,
overhand
Weeks is
right.
a game opponent, though.
Weeks doesn't look like he has his legs under him right now. Deanda lands a huge left hook.
Yeah,
The Native Nightmare looking for a stop right now.
he's taking a beating at the moment. Yeah, he's got to be
Lunging
careful
into his
not
shots.
to.
He
Yeah,
has
he's got to
to
be careful.
time them.
Now, Deanda's in the zone right now.
Go, Austin.
Good body shot by Deanda that time.
He's hurt.
That left hand left a welt
Yeah.
over on
Yes, sir.
Weeks' right side.
Yeah, Deanda was talking to the other corner. Evidently, they were saying he didn't have a left hand, so he let him know.
Weeks complaining about a low blow. I don't know if it was low, more of just a nice shot. Splitting Weeks' jab, going to his right side. Deanda shading that, shading his left side to land his right hand.
That's the
Boom.
pull down that he was giving him the whole time.
Deanda hooks Weeks' head to stop the action in the pocket.
I'd be interested to see what they say in his corner. He's taking a lot of punishment this
Yes.
fight. They're going to have to start looking at him.
We have to give an applause to Weeks also for
No, dude,
For
he's
giving a game effort.
Absolutely. He's not.
he's not
He's
here to
showing
lay
that
down.
he's here. He's giving Austin good work. I mean, this is his corner's giving an instruction right now. So Weeks is feeling good. He's ready to come back out.
Referee looking at him, and I'm sure Bill Clancy will probably, if he takes any more pounding like that, will call the doctor up to take a look at him if he makes it to the next round break. Because right now, even though Weeks is landing some shots, he's getting hit and absorbing an awful lot of power.
Walter, if you're in the corner of Weeks, what do we say coming out into this round?
I'm telling him to box and keep some distance. See if you can touch Deanda from the outside and then step over. Make Deanda change his feet. He doesn't, from what I can see, he's not as powerful when he's moving. So make him change his feet. But he's not. He's standing in front.
Deanda setting down on his shots more.
When he sits down, he's a brutal puncher. But now, if I'm in Deanda's corner, I'm telling him, hey, don't abandon the jab. The jab can set everything up, and you can start winning fights with the jab.
Weeks is
Weeks
throwing
is
a
still come
wide
back with the
punch.
wides. Yep.
If he
Austin now looking to trap that hand.
if Weeks continues to throw wide like that, I think you're going to see an uppercut get in there and hurt him badly.
Yeah,
There
it's
will
definitely
be a
going to be
punch
on the counter.
Weeks is forcing the action, throwing a couple combinations, just never getting off the center line, kind of admiring his work after he jabs.
Two
he's taking a
uppercuts in a
beat.
row.
Now,
Now, good jab by Austin Deanda.
yeah, his body shots are going to pay off. He's getting ready to come over top.
Good straight right hand.
The right hand's coming for sure.
Weeks is just getting split down the middle.
He's a showman. Yeah.
The Native Nightmare with a nice body shot. Deanda has to be careful when he's going to Weeks' left side, opening up like that. He has to be fully committed to Weeks' left side to make sure he doesn't get caught with that right hand.
Ooh, that was a nasty shot.
Good
I
check
believe
right
that
hand.
hurt Weeks.
Well, it froze his legs
Yes,
for sure.
absolutely.
Behind him, Austin. He has nothing behind it.
Weeks was trying to throw a couple combinations.
Oh, my.
That
Great
hurt him.
shot by
Right hand
Deanda.
from Deanda.
That hurt him.
Here you go, Austin.
At this point, if we got to let go of his hands just to finish the fight.
Yeah.
At this point, if I'm just at Weeks' corner, I'm thinking about
Absolutely.
saying, hey, listen, there's no reason for you to get hurt anymore.
No. This is
Live to
Does
fight
one
another
side.
day.
Yes, exactly.
It's not much to make. His head is popping up off of uppercuts like that. It's
I would not be surprised if DeAndre Robinson-Neal or Dominic Robinson-Neal stops this fight after this round. Dominic,
wow, that was brutal. Let's see what this corner does now.
I would listen. I would have to. If it were me, I could not allow this to go on.
No, absolutely not.
Weeks hasn't shown that he can change the pace yet. I just think that he's given a game effort, and it's enough for Weeks to be able to retire in the corner. I believe that Weeks' corner is opting to send him out for another round.
I would like to hear the conversation just to see what his welfare is. He took some major blows at the end of that round.
Sometimes as a coach, you have to look out for the fighter's safety. These men are tough
Warriors,
as they come.
warriors, yeah. These guys are warriors.
They're too tough for their own good sometimes. Hopefully the doc can stop
I
it.
knew that, Bill, I told you, if he made it in between rounds, Bill was probably going to have a doctor examine him. He just asked him, can he see? And he said no. Now he's saying he can.
Nice.
Bill is giving Weeks a few words.
And that's what the referee's there to do.
Yeah.
Let's go, Austin.
So.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, Weeks is a tough cat, man.
Sometimes you can be too tough for your own
Yeah,
good.
absolutely.
Very commendable from Weeks. And he's coming out strong, too. He wants to fight.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sure
Wants
Bill.
to be
I'm
here.
sure Bill has told him, "Hey,
Catch
you either
you
got to
down
fight or I'm going to stop this thing. I'm not going to let you get hurt."
Yes, that's it.
Weeks is trying to the very last moment. Deanda continues the onslaught.
Deanda trying to get a second win.
I would like to see Deanda just follow his
Weeks.
jab a little bit more and maybe double it up and then have that combination afterwards. But right now he's coming in with these left hooks and these uppercuts.
Man, Weeks
and
is a
some
tough
of them are
cat,
landing,
man.
but the combination hasn't been started. There's singular shots being landed.
Yeah, 3 jabs in a row here. Come right down the pipe.
Like to see a right hand behind
yeah,
that.
absolutely. I mean,
Deanda's right in there.
yes, he's right in zone
Yeah.
right now. If Weeks starts coming on.
A solid right hand from Deanda landing. We hear the thuds from the corner.
Oh my! Big overhand
Big
right
hand.
that time.
He's buying time.
Weeks
I
on
tell
his
you, Weeks is
bicycle
on
right
his-
now. Weeks still firing, just fighting and trying.
I think we're going to see
Bill
the end of the
Clancy
fight
taking
here.
a strong look.
And he makes the right decision.
Yes.
Hey, that
Great
was
move
what
from
job
Bill
well
Clancy.
done. Man, that was impressive. And Weeks did a great job. He really did. I mean, I think this Austin's a really talented fighter.
Yes. Now you can't take anything away from Weeks. He is to be credited. He stood in. He fought as hard as he could fight, as long as he could fight.
Absolutely.
And Bill Clancy made the proper decision for that man's health and his career.
Absolutely, man.
The doctor's taking a look at both fighters and their well-being.
12-0, 8 knockouts.